welcome to the Homestead. When I came to the garden this morning, I discovered that somebody's been into my pumpkin seeds. So I just picked up some Critter Ritter, so I'm gonna put that on. I've never had problems with pumpkin seeds before. I don't know why it's such a big problem again this year, but this is Critter Ritter. It's actually technically just like spice, like cayenne pepper, things like that. But a lot of animals don't like it, so it's not toxic to dogs or cats or rabbits or anything like that. It's just they really don't like the smell of it. Now, the only thing is, I don't think that it would work on chickens, like for keeping them out of raised beds or something. Because chickens, anything that's extra spicy, they're not bothered by it, so. Well, this is kid-proof, isn't it? Basically, it only works on things that can actually enjoy the bitterness and horribleness of spiciness. So this stuff lasts about a month. It's quite expensive. It's kind of a last option. But just sprinkle it, and nobody will want to touch this bed after you sprinkle it. If it rains a lot, you probably want to apply more of it, but we'll try that and see if anything wants to dig anything up. So I know I keep going on about this, but this is the easiest way to weed. This bed alone just took me, I don't know, 5 minutes. I guess speed it up so it's not so boring. Last time I weeded this was maybe like a week and a half ago. Everything's easy to pull out. There wasn't that many weeds because I've been keeping on it, and you know, I'm not bent over on my hands and knees trying to do it. So yeah, I know I keep saying this, but it's actually a joy to weed and keep flower beds clean when they're like this. So anyways, moving on, I'm gonna weed some more beds. So I'm gonna show you another way that I can weed. Kind of hard to reach stuff. I mean, this stuff is not hard to reach. I'm just gonna demonstrate it for you. So this is kind of like a triangular piece of metal on it. So let's say stuff is really tall and you can't get to it. You stick this in and you just break it, and it pulls all the weeds up and it doesn't disturb what you want to keep. It's also good for loosening up soil. That was easy. The only thing is that you gotta go back and get the weeds out if you want them out. But it's a pretty handy tool. I highly recommend it. This is from Lee Valley. It's old. I've used it lots and still works just fine. This is really good for cleaning around tomatoes because they're so tight. You're not reaching in and breaking stuff. I mean, you still gotta be careful, but it's better than like the manual duty of it all. There isn't much around the tomatoes because they're so big, but good to get the little stuff on the phone. There we go. And again, there aren't that many weeds just because I've been keeping up with it, but this does make it really easy. You can get carried away with this. So now on to my other big long bed. I'm not sure if I should weed it like, hand weed it like my other one. I will try this, see how far I go, but I gotta be really careful because these long beds, there's a lot of stuff that's really tight. This tool doesn't work so great around carrots. Yeah, anything that's super close to carrots, you really don't want to get this thing close to. Is this handy for kind of like peering under plants and getting the little weeds that have come up around the bigger plants? But Still have to be careful. Doing this around the carrots kind of makes me nervous. Well, I got most of it. I might have to come back and kind of hand weed, but it worked pretty good. I would be careful with this though. You can kind of stick it through the fence, which is handy. You get those pesky little buggers that you didn't see at the front. So that whole garden took me, I don't know, 20, 25 minutes to weed. I never thought that it'd be that quick. Minimal effort. I mean, I probably am gonna have to go back and touch up some spots because this isn't the best thing in the world. But if you don't have one of these, I don't ask me what they're called. I don't know what they're called. They have a little triangular piece on the end. Pick one up. You can probably get one at a farm store, co-op, whatever. They're very handy to get into stuff, and they work for other applications like loosening up soil. Like I used them to loosen up where I wanted to plant carrots, and like it worked, you know. It's kind of a multi-use tool, even though technically it is a weeder. But yeah, that didn't take that long. Kind of proud of myself. I've never fully weeded a garden in like such less time and in one day, really. Oh, but I give you guys a little quick tour of the garden and kind of what's going on, and no yapping, I'll just film what's up close and stuff. So anyways, here we go.